And welcome back to Steam Prison Beyond the Steam, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more your man Von Live, Doc Paul God. Feeling quite on edge, as well as quite confused as to why T-White thinks his own mom will be trying to take him out permanently. And, because that's what happened in the previous chapter. It's be mighty interesting to see where things go from here. I've been waiting for you, Creed Mother. Miles VFI. Darth Vader in the first Star Wars. I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We meet again, lost. Godspeed to James Earl Jones. Oh, mind the formality. Just call me mother like you used to. No. Right now, I'm not acting as your son, but as king. I found what you were looking for. Under a bird cage with the cloth draped over and over in front of her. Suki with some hesitation tampering over the cloth. Birdcage clattered as the floor. The impact caused the door to break open, freeing what was inside. Ha! What's the matter? Why do you look so surprised? Was you looking for evidence of the attacker? Picked it up and held it out in front of her. Oh, damn! The man's finger severed at the second knuckle. The nail had been removed during the interrogation process. I actually preferred to bring the owner himself here, but since entry to the royal chambers would be denied so for this. Trust this tattoo is proof enough for you. Save me when you mark your servant's hands. What have you done? So charming, so loathsome. Their thin lips trembled, there were tears in their large eyes. She could entice man with a single gesture, all while keeping her own hands clean. She was a fiendish woman. How dare you play the victim here? You were despicable. You would want an attack on your own son. You think that? On my basis? Ah, you choose, huh? Seems like everyone's asking that question lately. My private guard is no fools. I've instructed them to consider everyone a suspect, so should anything ever happen to me. Considering how the last king died, it's no wonder I've taken precautions. You know what people say, tomorrow that could be me. But you didn't stop with attacking me. You also pinned the crime on one of King James' personal guard, and then forced him to kill himself. Or perhaps you had him killed and made it look like a suicide. Disgusting. Your brutality sickens me. What do you say? How can I be responsible for that command, son? For his murder? You're all desperate, are we? Can you keep off the act? Too bad I have a witness. Who do you think that thing belongs to? You monster. Don't I know it? Beyond redemption. Just tell me, why go through all this trouble? What was your plan once I was dead? You weren't satisfied being pampered day and night? Answer me, Maeve. How dare you just be that way? Ungrateful wretch! So last you admit it. The last king also lost his life unexpectedly. Your success made you complacent. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I never intended to kill you. You're alive, aren't you? And besides, this is all your fault. You're the failure. You're the fool. You know nothing of the hardships I suffer. Hardships? Oh, damn, that look in his eyes. No matter how many times I told you should be revived for success, the kid just wouldn't listen. And so I had him killed. Oh, damn. That actually is the case then. Wow. Or the previous king, at least. Even with him dead, now we have two kings. Why? That Kashyyyk has no right to his throne. You're the one fit to rule, G-Vite. Be good, son. Just do as I say. This country will be yours and yours alone. Mine alone, huh? Sickens me you would treat this country like a possession. You cravenly seek status, yet you have no interest in governing your own people. What did you say? After all, the one that says power is you, mother. Isn't that right, King Jermaine? I hear everything. I rule in accordance with the law, including the matter of the previous king. G-Mart! You... What? For your own good. Very well, mother. What have you done? Ha! You're shaking, brother. I'm surprised. You've always so calm and collected. I didn't think you had it in you. Answer me, G-Mart. I judge the crime accordingly. I don't need to consult the law. The penalty is death. What? Your mother? Crime was heinous to me so much you didn't have to die. Haha, you're too soft, dear brother. You would show mercy even if you regard you with such contempt. Don't expect you to understand. I don't expect you to understand. This is my own form of mercy. I was curious what would happen to my mother once she was tried for murdering our father, the king. I looked into the historical records to see if there was any precedent. There was one. The dignitary had poisoned the second princess out of personal grudge. They imprisoned him in a poor stone carriage and paraded him around town before throwing him in jail. Couldn't imagine someone as proud as my mother doing such treatment. So I killed him myself. I'd been advised not to discuss the matter, but it seems the son of a criminal is a criminal himself. Do with me as you see fit. Must I lose you so soon? So soon, our father. Now you can continue to your rightful path. You deserve to take the throne. Kill me if you like, or tell me to take my own life and I'll have you obliged. I'll make everything neat and tidy, won't it? Fitting into this family dispute. Don't trivialize life like that. I'm sorry. G-Vite, I hereby assume you came anymore. You will atone for your crime outside my borders. You think kicking me out would take me atone? You're too naive. I'm nothing of the sort. You are forever exiled as a threat to the stability of the country and its people. You may never return to the land of your birth. You will spend the rest of your days facing the consequences of your actions here. You report everything you learned and brought back to us, dedicating your life to the betterment of King Abel until you die in obscurity. You're making me an ambassador. Wow, you're even more naive than I thought. But alright, if the king orders it, that's what I'll do. Two-king systems will essentially be abolished. You're more suited to the throne than I, brother. This is how it should be. My fool brother. And didn't expect all that. And so that's why I'm abdicating the throne. Wait. Hold on, back up. You killed your mother. Even if you had a reason, how can you be so calm about it like you're just telling us what you had for breakfast? You're crazy. I mean, look at how uncomfortable you're making everyone. Can't you feel the tension in the air? Get a clue. I'm ashamed of what I did. Well, I can't change the past. I don't regret it. I would really appreciate if you didn't all treat so seriously. Although what I did to Cyrus was unforgivable. What did you do? Well, she suggested I talk to my mother about it. I did make an honest attempt. I don't think this is what she had in mind. She probably wanted me to hear her out and find another way. One that didn't involve killing the Queen Mother. Okay, who's speaking here? Disappointed it doesn't begin to cover it for me, but yeah. Oh, interesting. Yes, they've been involved, but still, what a shame. She was your blood relative after all. So what? Relatives are just strangers who share the same genes as you. You stopped her before she could cause more harm. I think it's admirable. Ha! Didn't expect a compliment from you. Those are just my personal views. Anyway, don't get yourself attacked again. If I hadn't done such a good job treating my wound, you'd be dead by now. For someone at some point, your armor isn't very sturdy. Equip yourself better in the future. Yes, thank you. I'll be more careful. So what are you going to do now? Step away from your responsibilities and return to life later? Something like that. I defeated my brother, King Dream, but banished from King Abel. He's also ordered me to serve as an ambassador for our country, live out my days in its service. Ambassador? Yes, a bit of a slap on the wrist, don't you think? If I were in his place, well, I shouldn't complain. Right now, the plan is to be staying in your country to soak up all the knowledge I can. I suppose there's a wealth of information waiting for me beyond the fog. I spoke with one called Alfred. He said you can accommodate me on your return trip. He's a kind man. I have a good feeling about him. Wait, stop. What accommodations were we talking about? No one ever asked me. Oh, but he said you would speak with you about it. That damn foreign narcissist! He's always promising things. He knows our vehicle's a weight limit. Fine, I can just walk back then. He'd use exercise anyway. It'll be good for him. Well, Creed. You mean poor me for all the trouble he put me through? Why does everyone always take his side? Day before with the cable. Was that Adage? Went to the common area, saw that staying all alone. His sleeve was rolled up and he was looking down as the exposed up for him. He sat completely motionless, as if deep in thought. What's he doing? I wanted to ask, but didn't want to bother him, just started to deliberating my options. Here goes nothing. What? That's what I was afraid of, but why? What are you doing? Don't stall me like that. What if I cut the wrong spot? Why are you cutting yourself at all? How does anyone do anything? Don't worry about it. It's just an experiment. Thought I'd test out and it was disinfected. This seemed faster than trying to find someone with a suitable injury. Today? No, we're about to leave tomorrow? Precisely because of that. Shiva told me about this antiseptic of his while we were discussing medicine. Really wish he'd waited until we're back in the Heights. Yes, well, my curiosity got the better of me. The placid look on his face and the hug of John agitated his wounds in water. Yeah, but she was saying water because she ain't really like me. Oh well. What a flask. Then, after using a cloth to dry, he used a separate small container with his injured hand. There's still no reason to go hurting yourself, I know, right? I can't use it in my practice until I know whether it works or not. At least let me help you just a little. Let's get a close look at this Charlie Golf. It's pretty nice. I'm a doctor, remember? I don't need your help. You should still consult with me before doing things like this. Why? So you can volunteer for yourself to be the test subject? I'm right, aren't I? You would have said how tough you are and you just gang it. You just gang it. You see? That's not. You know I'm right. Just admit it. I'm doing this for my own edification, so I'm fine being the one to suffer. I would feel awful if you experience any side effects and die as a result of my experiment. I don't want you to die either, Adage. Why not? Are you smitten with me? Smitten? You? Yes. Why else would you care about my well-being? You must clearly care for me, correct? I must. My question exactly. I'm only joking. Don't take me so seriously. Are you? You switch me so quick I can't keep up. Is that right? So you don't want him to die? How funny. Just this morning I thought you didn't care if I let you died. You want to get that much done? This is an interesting decision to be made. Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh no. Please don't do anything hasty. And don't you jump to conclusions. That's true. That wasn't a true suicidal intent ideation. It's just not a thought. I went and woke up this morning. You just have 3 more. Okay, I'm not sure if I can say this one. Still be lots of in the future. I have 3 primary urges, right? Food, that, and sleep. Setting aside conditions like insomnia, 2 of them can only be satisfied during working hours. Food and sleep is different. You're unconscious when you sleep, and there's a good reason for that. Reducing the brain's energy consumption increases the restorative effect on the body. I've seen numerous patients, dozens, who have died in their sleep. It scares me. Next time I go to sleep, I might not wake up. I could die, just like that, you know? That's why I've gotten into the habit of taking my pulse when I wake up. As for why it scares me so much, chalk it up to not being ready to go yet. Despite how I may seem, I've had my share of regrets. So every morning I make sure my heart's still beating. It's become a ritual for me. But this morning, strangely, I felt I didn't care if I died. Maybe it was because I felt free from the shackles of this world. Or maybe that work was complete now that leaving Kate Abel. My looks look useless from outsider's perspective. I don't mind. As a doctor, my free time is precious to me. This is because no one needs to be treated right now. Please don't go saying things like that, even as a joke, indeed. When you live a long, prosperous life after this, I plan to live regardless of what you want. As a doctor, I've never sworn to take my own life. Really? I'm happy to hear it. Yeah. Does that really put your mind at ease? Yes, I honestly never know what you're thinking. I'm not surprised. It's because of my facial muscles that fit. In the future, please find ways to let you don't involve hurting yourself. Indeed. I'm afraid that's out of the question. I've never harmed another person for the sake of satisfying my own curiosity. While it is indeed part of the Hippocratic Oath, the oath taken by doctors when become doctors, do no harm. Are those really the only 2 options? That's the nature of new medicines. Animals can be used for testing the development phase, but at some point clinical trials are necessary. Then again, I'm hardly an expert on drugs. I haven't experimented with them as much as you might imagine. Really? Sound like you don't believe me. When you put it that way, I guess I have a choice. And take me at my word. What about you? Me? Your time here. You got anything out of it? It's not fair for the conversation to focus solely on me, is it? Open up. I wouldn't say the experience has been profound, but it's true, a lot has happened. Never my wildest dreams imagined a place like this could exist. It's broadened my horizons, and I feel like I've grown as a person. I don't think it's difficult to come back here anytime soon. Maybe someday. Yeah, I just stepped to the moon and shut down. I hope we could possibly turn to King Evil. That's right. I'm serious when I get back home. Even with reliable means of transportation at my disposal, it seems so simple I start thinking of my family. Face is drooping like a wilted vegetable. What's wrong? I'm sorry, I just remembered something unpleasant. Something unpleasant, eh? Go on. I don't really want to talk about it. Come on, you've made me nervous. You've made me curious. Look, I've got my medical equipment right here. I can force it out if you prefer. Damn. Please don't threaten me with your work tools. Just think about my family. Tell me one thing waiting for me back in the heights and then the string of potential suitors. Oh, no wonder you look so depressed. I wouldn't say I'm depressed. You don't have to hide it from me. Does being with suitors really bother you that much? It does. I feel bad for them, but I can't stand being with someone I barely even know. Ah, I can understand that. I'm not fond of it myself. Would you like my help? What do you mean by that? I could be one of the suitors. I'm qualified for the role, but even if I can sit through dinner with someone. You really mean it? Now you fix made things easier. It's more than enough of your jokes, isn't it? Would you like it to be? You should be moved to tears by my generosity. To be honest, I'm curious. I enjoy observing your behaviors in the meeting with a prospective marriage partner. Observe me, huh? In other words, you want to tease me. If that's how you see it, you're free to turn me down if you want. Probably need to discuss it with your family, too. None of the words could tease, but it's better than meeting with a stranger. Alright, I appreciate your offer. Does that mean you accept it? Yes, maybe I've been through too many rejections at this point. I don't really care who it is anymore. In that case, I think they should let you remain single. Whatever works for you is fine with me. It seems like a good way to kill time. What do you mean, kill time? Don't worry about it. In any case, I'll start looking or trying to look for respectable sites. Still not looking forward to it, but thank you. Being serious always puts me in a sad mood. At least with you, there's a chance I might enjoy myself. I don't want you getting hopes up. But yes, I feel the same way. Interesting. His perspective now. It's even possible to look respectable. They'll probably say someone like me isn't good enough for their daughter. My father's an infamous criminal I'm no into myself. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, what? They have returned. I'm worried. That was a pretty big sigh of work. Enough of that talk, Ulrich. Sighs is just joy leaving the body. Reminds me of pain is but weakness leaving the body. I've never heard this one, though. That's interesting. I'll have to use that someday. And whose fault do you think that is? You're the one who decided to bring Jiva along without bothering to ask me. We're over our weight limit. There's a chance we get stranded in the middle of a desert. Over our weight limit. That's number 13 on the phrases I least like to hear. Isn't there anything we can do? Well, we can't get rid of our food or fuel. Is there any chance y'all could lose 10 kilograms? Why kilograms, though? I mean, I'm aware, as I've said about before, this takes place in a world in which America doesn't exist, but still. I may claim to be all-knowing and all-powerful, but that wouldn't be impossible for even me. We could cut it off. What? I could remove the weight from you surgically. I think that would have a high chance of success. This face on him, oops. Keep forgetting that. This face on Adage and the face on 4L as well. Adage, I don't think that's. I know, I was only joking. Were you? Because I tell you right now, that's not an option. I'm sorry, it's my fault after this discussion. What can we afford to lose? If leave me behind is the best solution I can doubt. I don't mind taking my time getting there by camel. We're not leaving you, we're doing the best there. Even if you're no longer king, you're still important. Isn't that right, Uncreate? He's just going to ignore the fact that he tried to kill his own brother. What? I can't believe I can remember exactly what happened, but yeah, still. Indeed, ambassadors must be treated with respect so we can deepen our knowledge of foreign cultures. Besides, he doesn't know the way. It would be difficult for him to make the journey alone. Which means our only option is. Now we'll have to walk, which is what I was saying all along. What do you mean all along? Since when? Oh, interesting. Yoon's here. I can walk. Let's see some time. I won't die. I have no intention of letting you walk, said Yoon. I'll do it. Uh-oh, the groans are getting involved. Why don't we dispense with all the frivolities then? You can all relax. I have a far more practical solution. What if... I wonder if I'll create the others alright. I'll be fine. Nope. Seemed confident enough. He already made the journey once. Sam was running a camel. If he was able to make the trip with horses and a camel, would be no problem. That means I could have done it too then. Oh well, I suppose he has his reason. What's that stuff? You seem awfully relaxed. Don't you feel nauseous at all? Why would I feel nauseous? Promotion sickness. Well, just his body's big sick too. Oh, I feel alright. It doesn't particularly bother me. Perhaps I'm too lost in wonder to notice. Wonder? Yes, this buggy you call it? It's the first time I've ridden something that's so much faster than a camel. So that's my first time leaving my country in the desert. My space life first today. Aren't you scared? Not really. I'm too excited right now. So this feeling will come as I start to calm down. But I'm confident I'm on the right path, so I'll do my best to enjoy the journey. Forging my way through sand without some worries. After all, isn't that life? Okay, what's that? What? Okay, that's a rather abrupt ending. Do I at least get an answer as to why that happened and what's going to happen now and what's going to happen next? I wonder what Sierra Delta means and what Uniform India means. Huh. Movie, huh? There's movies in this? Alright, yeah, that opening thing I guess was what was meant. Astral Blaze, that's an awesome name. Okay, yeah, is anyone skipping past this? Let's see what happens next. Please tell me there's some sort of an epilogue, because it was kind of an abrupt ending and everything. Okay, here we go. Make after I change eyes. You should be here soon. It's only Adage, so I didn't think I should be this anxious. That's a hell of a way to talk about your boyfriend, or semi-boyfriend, or whatever you call it. But it's just the opposite. My hubby was rolling my ears. Never felt this way being sued before. Thought it'd be easier when someone I knew. Guess not. Oh, you're early. Adage? It's a pretty cool look. Very steampunk. Typically, the man is playing in this situation. I suppose it fits your personality, though. What's wrong? Your eyes are darting all over. I'm just nervous. Last I feel a little crazy. Really? Trying to be sick around me? Or if you must... Jeez. Or if you must find blood, at least that's something I could handle. I'm not going to be sick. I don't think it's the sort of thing you have constant control over. Anyway, just be careful. Is there anything in particular you'd like? If not, I can order for the both of us. Oh, if you don't mind. As asked slightly before flipping to the menu. They called us when it was safe place to order. It's just like the time we eat together in Canable. You seem so at ease. What could be more natural than placing a food order at a restaurant? Am I supposed to be intimidated? Besides, this isn't my first time dining out like this. This isn't my first time dining out like this. Yeah, I know, right? Why did you repeat yourself? I wasn't sure if that was just a glitch or something at first. Because of your tepid response. I've dined out like this before. This is my first time. You said it again. Didn't realize you had experience meeting with potential suitors. Neither did I. That part is new to me. What? I said I've eaten out before. I never said anything about meeting with suitors. There was this one time when I couldn't say qualifies. It's pretty silly, though. Co-worker's younger sister was apparently taken with me. So begged me to have dinner with her, so I obliged. That's all. How did it turn out? That depends on your perspective. From her point of view, it was an abject failure. Damn. I spent the whole time eating dinner in silence. Poor thing. Which one of us? I know, right? You did. She finally got to spend time with you and you didn't say a word. That's fun one, bare minimum. Is that right? What did you expect? If she wants someone tactful and sensitive, she asked the wrong person out. That's true. Hey, at least he knows that about himself. You're so shameless. You got me siding with you. Yes, because I'm right. What about you? What about me? Meeting suitors. How many have you seen? What else do you expect me to talk about? It's an awfully bold question. Would you rather I eat in silence? No? I honestly can't remember how many. Don't we talk about hobbies and interests or something? What on earth for? That sounds so boring. So it was important at the seminars. It was necessary for getting to know each other. Even so, my hobbies aren't something I'm comfortable reviewing on first date. What about yours? I suppose you enjoy arresting people? I wouldn't call that a hobby. I like unusual things like sword fighting. That isn't unusual in the slightest. Plus, I knew that already. I told you it was a boring question. Adage. Don't you want to get married someday? Well, that was quite sudden, I know, right? I just mean because you seem so detached. His presumptions of me, though. Certainly is. You have a tendency to overlook your own shortcomings. Matters, huh? Not particularly. I don't have any positive memories or aspirations regarding family, so it's hard for me to imagine. I also reject the idea of children. Someone who carries the same blood as me. They should die when I do. Because of Glissade. Must have dressed up some bad memories. Maybe I should apologize. Do you have any interest in procreation? Well, what? Where's this coming from? Revenge. Based on everything he says that. No, that's not quite right. Well, whatever. I'm just getting back at you for asking such difficult questions. Goal meeting with suitors like this is to have a family, isn't it? Goes hand in hand. That may be. I don't really think this is the place to discuss these matters. Don't dodge the question. One answer. Perhaps I'll rephrase this slightly. Presuming you were married, but you want children. Not sure. Honestly, I can't even bless myself getting married. Assuming I did, I think I probably would leave a chance. The chance, huh? So you would give it a chance. Interesting. Feels like you're implying something. That's just your imagination. Wow. Although I will admit to it. Excuse me. Joy just came in between us. Adage. I can't help it. Your physiology is structured in such a way that a certain degree of output is required. There you go again. You don't. Do you even understand what I'm talking about? Say you're scared. It doesn't matter. I don't particularly care. If it were my fate to die tomorrow, I would happily accept that. If I first marry under the threat of death, I would like to have you as my partner. What are you talking about? Yes, what am I talking about? If you recall a confession, perhaps a proposal is more apt. Be with me, Cyrus. You mean? This meeting has been a success. I'm ready to accept. I only came here to show support, and talking with you has changed my mind. Rather, it's seriously minded. You know how popular I am thanks to my ridiculous good looks, right? He's always so full of himself. Almost as much as out. It never mattered when the old law was still in effect. But now people free to choose their own partners, I've become a victim of love. Victim of love? What? I don't mind if it's just for appearances. With the two of us together, you never have to attend another meeting with a suitor again. I can stop fending off advances. In theory, anyway. You don't sound very confident. Because being in a relationship might make us more attractive to certain people. That's something I've learned from. Damn, how many times you gotta say that? I feel like it's all you read. I know, right? Only when I need you, Lux. I read primarily medical texts. Although others are also appeal to prurient interest. Prurient? Never heard that term before. They contain pictures not just duty, especially. Oh, damn. Stop, please. Just stop. I know, right? It's your fault I brought it up. What's the matter? Have I said something wrong? No, but. But what? I don't know how I feel being married just for appearances. I'm being with someone I like that reason to be real. What? Didn't think you were going all that fond of me. But I don't dislike you either. Besides, why would you choose a partner? I want something different, like you. Cyrus. No, wait. I need a moment. I found myself uncharacteristically moved, damn. What do you mean different? I'm fully aware of how odd I am, but why would that be a part of your selection criteria? Because I'm different too. I'm both married with people who are similar to us. I've learned that at seminars. Now I see. Which is to say I don't fully grasp it, but I'm pretending like I do. Anyway, never mind that part. It's true that our interests happen to be aligned. So where do we go from here? I'm ready to follow your lead. Give me a moment, I need to look this up. Look what up? What is that, an encyclopedia? It's a manual they handed out at seminars. I think the selection on what to do is safe for me is in chapter 25. Please stop looking at me like you just ate a bug. There was a stab in my heart break just now. Didn't hear anything, don't give up so easily. Relax, the section relevant to you is the second half manual. You said you would follow my lead, so what's the problem? I find this all terribly grating. But alright, fine, I'll go along with it. That's a pretty cool Charlie Gulf. You should be appreciative, Cyrus. There are many people I accept so easily. I wouldn't call this, well, biases, I guess, counts. Considering how vocal you tend to be about anything you don't like. By the way, what should I call you now that we're an item? I wouldn't be anything different. Just call me Cyrus like you always have. I see. Well, Cyrus, you're putting a lot of faith in me. What do you mean? I've mentioned it before, haven't I? Now the heart is incomprehensible speak. It's going to be awfully hard on you, I'm afraid. You act like it would have just been me. It's alright. I've overcome plenty of challenges before. You don't have to spend your life alone, Adage. Ha! That's reassuring. Alright, let's see what you're made of. Adage episode has been unlocked. Interesting. Okay, so that's the end of this fruit, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you dig what I'm doing, please get subscribed and I'll also back fairly well.